How do you enjoy sex? Do you get to climax? Is it something you come back for more? Or run away after the first experience? Join me as we dive into issues that would help you enjoy intimacy with your partner. This is Pillow Talk, where every story connects. Hello there, viewers, and you're welcome to Pillow Talk on Network ITV, the show where we dissect and discuss everything on marriage, sex, relationships, situationships, being a couple, being in love, sexual desires, and lots more. This remains Network ITV, and I am your host, Amaka Umubudu. And on today's show, we have a very special topic which covers exploring your sexual desires and fantasies. What do you know as sexual desires, or what do you call fantasies? How do you communicate them to your partner? Everyone has the thing that they desire or they like in every aspect of life, be it your finances, in your work, your relationship, your marriage, even your sex life. You have what you desire, what you want, that particular feeling you want to get from your partner. That's your fantasy. Those are your desires. So how do you communicate them openly without fear of judgment or without fear of rejection? How do you communicate this to strengthen your sexual life and your relationship? On this show today, we will be dissecting and discussing about that. Of course, we have a guest who will be joining us on today's episode. And let's go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be discussing how to communicate your various desires and fantasies in a relationship. We'll be right back. How do you enjoy sex? Do you get to climax? Is it something you come back for more? Or run away after the first experience? Join me as we dive into issues that would help you enjoy intimacy with your partner. This is Pillow Talk, where every story connects. All right, welcome back from our short break, and you're still watching Pillow Talk on Network ITV. And I have a very special guest with me. He's always our special guest, Mr. Prince Obeten. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Amaka.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
On today's episode, we're talking about exploring sexual desires and fantasies. People normally have fantasies. They normally have things that they want to do, how they feel, their desires, but they always seem so shy to bring it up. They always, instead of talking to their partner, they talk to outsiders, they talk to sex experts and all. But how do they bring up this matter to their the person that matters most, which is the partner? How do they have a conversation about it and tell them, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to watch porn. I want to do this style. I want to have whatever it is. How do they explain this to their partners?
When you're talking about fantasy in quotes is when you are having an imagination of a word that is not in existence.
Okay.
It's just like the same thing with sex. Now, before you jump into sex already,
Yes.
you know the kind of style you want to explore.
Yes.
You want to try some new things. Like, I feel it is very, very important that you have this conversation with your partner.
Okay.
Like, before you guys jump into it, most people don't even mind. They'll just, okay, let me just come, do the necessary, the needful, then that's it. No, while you are in motions, the first part of it, at least there must be foul play. There must be romance. At least you're romancing your spouse, you're kissing her, and while you're kissing her, it is you, the guy, who is in charge. You have to start, bringing her into it. Because not just kiss her, then lay her straight, then you smash, and that's it. No, it is wrong.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
Yes.
Because she has that picture in her head already. She knows what she wants. Yes.
But how about when she doesn't communicate what she wants? That's where the problem comes up. You don't communicate, keep it to yourself, and then when he comes and does something that is wrong, next time you be like, no, I'm not even doing that with you. I don't feel the connection anymore. How can you communicate? Okay, behave this way. Let's do this way. Let's do that this way.
See, that's why I said the male, let me just say the guy should be very, very observant.
Okay.
Because she might be a shy type.
Yes. Most ladies are.
Even though she knows those things, she wouldn't want to bring them up.
Yes.
So it is for you, because if you're kissing her, let me still bring this back again. If you're kissing her, your hand is in her nipples. At least women love that a lot. Once your hand is, you're using one hand to touch her nipples.
Okay.
At that stage, all she's just imagining is just that fantasy. You've already created an image inside of her. So you don't have to just rush and do, maybe just go down into it. No, don't go down straight like that. You don't have to go down straight like that.
Okay.
Like, women love to be pampered when it comes to intercourse.
Yeah, that's a general fact, actually.
Yeah.
Every woman likes to be pampered.
I know we're talking about fantasy.
Yes.
So, and you understand that she's a shy type. So it is you as a guy that needs to help her come out from that shyness.
Okay.
Because if you're doing those things without omitting any, trust me, she will definitely call you for more.
Also, I feel like we women should speak up. Like, when you're in the other room, and you're busy, speak up, direct the man. That's the only way you can overcome those fantasies, because most times you won't be able to talk, but your actions should also speak. Place his hand or his body where you want to place it, and feel free, and enjoy the act. Okay, also moving on. So we're talking about fantasies and desires. Most people do like relationship according to their love languages. There's the touch, act of service, receiving gifts, and all of that. So what would you say about these love languages and how they impact desires and fantasies in relationships?
Let me bring this to the known so that people will understand this. Very, very important. See, for you to get 100% trust in your relationship and your sexual desire with your partner, out of, let me say, you must be able to hit 7 to 80% when it comes to desire. Yes, you must be able to hit 70 to 80%.
Yes.
Like, women has a lot of expectation when it comes to intimacy.
Okay.
A lot of expectations. So if you're not sensitive enough to meet those expectations, you might not have that lady for the second time.
I'm sure this is recording. Where is Chris?
It's recording.
I don't want the one that come and see battery low. Okay.
Yes. Okay, pick up. Women has a lot of expectation when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to sexual intimacy. So if you're not able to meet those expectations, you might not have her again. That one experience may be the last.
Yes.
So as a guy, one thing a woman wants, some women love it when a guy give them head.
Yes.
Yes, some women love it when a guy give the head. It's part of their expectation. Some they're expecting you to do that. But if you don't, they won't act to, they won't say anything.
Yes.
But their body language will tell you, I'm not satisfied.
Men are not good at reading body languages, right? I feel like men are direct and straight to the point. They want you to tell them and then they act on it. They don't want to perceive it from your mood so when do you think is the perfect time to talk about your fantasies and desire? When do you think is because you have to talk about it. Aside practicalizing, you also have to sit and talk about this. So when is the best time? Is it before, during, after? When exactly should you talk about these desires?
I feel talking about desires and fantasies is something that should be a daily thing. It should be a daily norm. Something that it should be a normal conversation between both of you.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a normal conversation. It should be a lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a lifestyle. It should not just be until you want to jump into it before you start talking about the fantasy and the desire and what she's expecting of you to do and what not to do. So this kind of thing, I think you should talk with her all the time about it. Because some ladies will see it, why are you bringing this kind of conversation? No, it is good. It's not a dirty talk. It's from matured man. You both are matured.
Yeah.
It helps you to share your grievances, share what you want when it comes to satisfaction,
and enjoy your relationship.
Because it's an open ground for you to tell him, whenever we are having sex, you're supposed to touch here, you're supposed to touch here, you're supposed to touch here, you're not supposed to touch here. So he knows where you're supposed to touch. Even you as a guy, it's also good for you to tell her, please, if we're having sex, please suck my nipples. Yeah, play with my nipples. Fiddle with it, or fiddle with my HOD very well. Play with the HOD very well. So all this kind of conversation is very, very vital.
Okay.
You mustn't wait until the act before you start telling her. She might not, or you might not meet up with the expectation, then it becomes a problem.
Problem, exactly. That also brings down to another question. You know, when talking about this, how do you bring up patience? You know, because sometimes you might not get it at the first time, even after discussing and dissecting and talking, you might not get it the first time, the second time, the third time. So how do you bring up that capacity to be patient and wait until you get it right? Instead of running away and being like, oh no, this is not my person, we're not compatible in this aspect, you're not getting it, you don't want to. How do you go through it and master the act of getting that comfortable with your person?
See, this is where adult content comes in. Yeah, this is when adult content comes in. Because with the first experience, you can easily tell a weakness. You can easily tell where the problem is coming from. So the adult content is to help her and also to help you, because the other content help you both to understand what is necessary and what is not necessary when it comes to satisfaction. At least you know how to go about things, you know how to model your way around her, you know how to help her get to climax, she knows how to help you get to climax also, because sex is actually a two-way thing.
Yes.
It's a two-way thing of satisfaction, not just a one-way thing. But the reverse has been the case, whereby once the guy comes like that, that's it. Leaving her hanging.
So when this happens once, twice, you don't get to your climax or you don't get satisfied, how long do you keep it going until you finally voice out, okay, I'm done, or okay, we're not trying anymore, like I'm not going to give you a chance again, you're not getting it right? Or do you keep persevering and then telling the person, okay, you're going to do it like this next time do it like this next time?
See, women will not tell you whether you satisfy them or not.
Yes.
It is only a woman that likes you when I will tell you, babe, I'm not satisfied. Okay. But as a guy, that is why I do tell you, as a guy, I said earlier on, some ladies love when you give them head.
Yes.
And that giving them head help them get to climax even before you start the penetration. Yeah. Like even some ladies like the way you feel with their nipples. It helps them to get to climb. All these things are body system and languages.
Yes.
Like if you want to even penetrate a lady, no, even if when you want to touch a lady, you need to be very gentle. Not just be so aggressive. Women are very, very tender. They are like egg. They need to be pampered. For you to get her to cloud 12, let me use cloud 9, cloud 12, you need to be able to do these three things. If you can do these three things very well, my guy, you don't win this lady, and trust me, she will come back for more.
Okay.
1, if you can give her head very well. Yeah, give her head very well. 2, even if you want to use your hand on her, don't be rude. Be gentle. Play very well with it. Don't just be just calm down. Even while you're using your hand on her, talk lovely words to her.
Okay.
And 3, if you're playing with her nipples, please do it in a way whereby she will not want, she'll be eager to tell you, babe, just come inside of me. Do those things well. If you do those things very well, you play with it very well, gently, the way you're supposed to do it, not just because you just want to smash and go. No, fake your time. Make sure she's well up to cloud 10 before you start any other thing.
All right.
Giving her the first satisfaction is your number 1 priority, because it's not just you. Because we guys were selfish.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a known fact.
And I'll keep saying this, we are selfish. No, allow her to enjoy it first. Once she enjoys it, then she's good to go.
All right. So lastly, what is one advice you're going to give to couples who are having issues with expressing themselves, their desires and their fantasies, so that they can step into that closeness that it brings with it? What advice would you give them?
The advice I'll give to couples is, please speak up. Yeah, wherever the whole thing is wrong, speak up. If he's doing it right, speak up. If he's not doing it right, speak up. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't say, let me live with it. You cannot live with it. It's your system. Sex is meant to be enjoyed. If you're not enjoying it, tell him, babe, you're not doing this thing right. This is how you're supposed to do it. And still, this whole thing still fall back to adult content. It will help a lot.
Also, I feel you to boost your confidence, be able to bring up such matters. Wear something nice, have a bottle of wine and have this conversation. Don't just come up from work and then move and just
Smell
start
nice.
No,
Smell nice.
prep yourself up, and then the morale to talk about it will even come naturally from there.
Yes.
All right, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Prince. We'll go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
How do you enjoy sex? Do you get climax? Is it something you come back for more? Or run away after the first experience? Join me as we dive into issues that would help you enjoy intimacy with your partner. This is Pillow Talk, where every story connects.
All right, welcome back, and we're drawing a close to Pillow Talk edition for today on Network ITV. Don't forget, talk to your partner, communicate, say when things are going wrong and when they're going right. Praise your partner, not only to castigate and to bring down, also praise your partner. Let them feel good with themselves, and then this is how you foster better and deeper desires and fantastic relationships among yourself. Don't forget to join us every Monday on Network ITV for Pillow Talk, and I remain your host, Amaka Onwubudu. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Network ITV. Bye for now.
How do you enjoy sex? Do you get climax? Is it something you come back for more? Or run away after the first experience? Join me as we dive into issues that would help you enjoy intimacy with your partner. This is Pillow Talk, where every story connects.